In a small, forgotten town, there lived a little boy named Armand. His father had died when he was just a baby, and his mother worked day and night to earn a few coins, just enough to buy food. Every morning, Armand walked to school in old, faded clothes and torn shoes. Children laughed at him. They said he smelled bad. They called him a beggar. But Armand never said a word. He just looked down at his broken shoes and stayed quiet. One hot morning, on his way to school, he saw a boy sitting by the roadside. The boy had no legs. He was watching other children run and play in the dust. When Armand stopped, the boy smiled and said softly, "Your shoes are nice." Armand looked at his torn shoes, then at the boy's missing legs, and in that moment, something inside him changed forever.
That night, Armand could not sleep. The words of that boy echoed in his mind. "Your shoes are nice." For the first time, he felt something different. Not sadness, not anger, but gratitude. He whispered to himself, "I have legs. I can walk. I can run." The next morning, when his classmates laughed again, Armand didn't lower his head. He looked at them and said calmly, "At least I can run. Some children cannot." The laughter stopped. The boys looked at each other, unsure what to say. From that day on, Armand never felt ashamed again. He started helping his mother more. He worked after school, selling newspapers, cleaning shoes at the railway station. He didn't beg, he earned. And with every small coin he saved, he built not just money, but dignity. One evening, while polishing shoes at the railway station, a man in a neat suit stopped near him. The man looked down and asked, "Why are you doing this instead of playing like other boys?" Armand paused for a moment, then looked up with quiet confidence. "Because I want to build a life where no one laughs at others to feel strong." The man said nothing, just smiled faintly, placed a large tip on the box, and walked away. Armand watched him disappear into the crowd, feeling a strange fire awaken inside him. Days turned into months, months into years. Armand kept working, kept learning, and never gave up. Each time life tried to break him, he remembered that boy with no legs. That memory became his strength, his reminder that gratitude is more powerful than pain. Years passed, and Armand grew into a young man. He had saved every rupee he could, from shining shoes, from selling papers, from every sleepless night. One summer, when the sun was burning like fire, he opened a small shop by the roadside. It wasn't just a flower shop, it was a dream named Bloom Empire. People laughed again. "No one starts a business in this kind of heat," they said. But Armand stood there every day, sweat on his forehead, hope in his eyes. At first, people came for the flowers. Then they came for the warmth in his smile and the kindness in his voice. Slowly, word spread about the young man who once polished shoes, but now sold inspiration. Years rolled by, and the little shop called Bloom Empire grew beyond anyone's imagination. From one tiny store to branches across every major city, and soon across the world. Armand became the CEO of a global company that supported thousands of poor families. He wore suits now, spoke on grand stages, and traveled in planes. But inside his glass office, on a wooden shelf, sat one precious thing: his old torn shoes. Whenever someone asked why he kept them, Armand smiled and said, "These shoes remind me that success is not about where you start, it's about what you choose to believe." He looked out the window and whispered softly, "Do not wait for perfect tools. Build with what you have.
You may be poor, but you are not empty. You may be small, but you are not weak. Even in the hottest sun, a flower can rise. So can you. The camera slowly zooms out, showing Armand standing beside those old shoes as golden light fills the room, a symbol of gratitude, growth, and the power of one moment that changed everything.